Hi everyone, this is Allie from Grief and Grace. This is my pregnancy after loss video series, and today I am talking about week 17. So today I am 17 and a half weeks along with this pregnancy, and over the last week, honestly, it's been pretty uneventful because my kids and I have gotten sick. So we're finally starting to recover, but I probably sound a little off because I do still have a cold. So I am recovering from sickness. It was awful. We had a stomach bug. I haven't had a stomach virus in 7 years. It's probably the worst virus in my opinion, of the common viruses to have. Just get, you know how it goes. So, and then when you have it and your kids have it, it's just not fun. So, thankfully, it seems like we're pretty much all on the mend. I seem to be really the last one to be recovering from everything, and it's just cold symptoms right now. So, just a little tired, trying to take it easy, and recover. So, there isn't a whole lot to report from this last week because nothing happened really except just getting sick. But I will say I am learning to try to cope with some disappointments because no one plans on getting sick. And of course, we had a lot of plans this weekend, particularly me and my husband. We were supposed to finally go away on an overnight together for the first time since the twins were born, which was nearly 2.5 years ago. So I was really looking forward to that, and I was very disappointed that we didn't get to do that. But I am just trying to be grateful that we are in relatively good health despite having this, trifecta of viruses that we experienced this weekend between the stomach virus, the flu, and having a cold. So, all in all, we're pretty healthy and things are, we're very grateful. So I'm just trying to look on the bright side and just ask Jesus to heal us as quickly as possible. And that baby is doing well. Baby seems to be doing fine. Not gonna lie though, when I was in the depths of having the stomach virus, I was worried that things weren't maybe gonna be okay with baby. Only because I was getting anxious and in my head about everything, and I was getting to the point where I wasn't even able to hold down water. So I was feeling like I was getting very dehydrated. I was worried that I would maybe have to go to the hospital to get an IV, and I just was praying that everything was okay with baby and that we would all, recover. Sicknesses likely do end. So it does look like we're on the tail end of it, which is really good. I did write down some notes. I wrote roller coaster of emotions. Before I got sick, so I was kind of like heading towards a little bit of a downswing. I was just feeling very worn out, and I remember my mom even asking me how I was feeling, like maybe the Wednesday before I got sick, and I got sick Thursday night, Friday morning is when I first started to get sick. And I remember telling her, like, I feel very worn down. I feel like I'm going to get sick. Like, I'm healthy right now, but I feel like it's coming, and it did. So sometimes our bodies like just tell us when, we need to rest and just like slow down a little bit. And I do feel like I was like kind of on like go, 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 go. And, just feeling pretty worn out, and my body told me I needed to rest. And what did I do all weekend? I rested. So, yeah, that was kind of just what we did, was just rest and hang out. A lot of canceled plans, which was disappointing, but I think slowing down this week was honestly what my body needed. And there's just not really that much else to report. I did have my second counseling session actually today via telehealth, which was really nice, and just reaffirming the fact that I'm really glad that I got into Christian counseling, and I'm really happy that this is, a resource that I felt God nudging me towards, that I just needed this to help me process through some of the emotions I'm feeling in dealing with, pregnancy after loss and still working through the grief with the miscarriage. So I'm feeling much better after that session, and I'm just feeling a lot more restored and hopeful for, the health of me and my family for the rest of the summer, right? Hopefully this is it. No more sickness. Um, so so yeah, it's been just quite a week with all of that, but not a whole lot else to really report pregnancy wise. I'd love to hear how all of you are doing. If you're following along with me and you are expecting and about 17 weeks, I would love for you to comment and share how you're feeling, how you're doing, and we're definitely at that stage where things feel good because we're in the second trimester, but maybe you're feeling a little anxious because we haven't had the anatomy scan yet, or whatever it may be. I'd love to hear how you're doing, and I'm praying for all of you, and hopefully you are all feeling well and staying healthy this summer and with this pregnancy. I just wanted to end with a song that I've been listening to this week that I really have been loving. It's called Build My Life by Barrett. And the scripture for this week is from Joshua 1:9. I'm going to read it. Be firm and steadfast. Do not fear nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will chat with you next week. Bye.